Brightest blessings, everyone. Priest Christopher actually sent me a video of his, and he was questioning whether Christianity was truly under attack. Well, because you hear many Christians say it over and over and over again, and especially during this time of year, that Christianity is under attack. Well, you don't hear it from all the Christians. You hear it from the fundamentalist Christians. Do I think that Christianity is under attack? Absolutely not. Christianity is still one of the biggest religions represented here in the United States. Therefore, I don't understand how it could be under attack. Now, where do I think this is coming from? Again, this is coming from the fundamentalist Christians. Most Christians don't say this. Most Christians don't believe this. And most Christians, they're cool. I have a lot of friends that are Christian. Most Christian types. But the thing is I honestly think that this is the fundamentalist Christians' way of kind of getting permission, like a call to arms to their fellow fundies and for everybody else around the world to start off with the burning times again, or sorry, I'm switching hands, or the Spanish Inquisition, where you could be tortured or killed for not taking on the belief system of Christianity, and I think that's wrong. It's almost like Christians want to have some sort of excuse. No, excuse me. Fundamentalist Christians want to have some sort of excuse to force people to convert, or else. Just because not everyone is a Christian, and just because everyone is sick and tired of being represented as a Christian or not at all of a sudden Christianity is under attack. They're saying, oh, it's under attack because they're saying happy holidays instead of Merry Christmas. Ooh. I say happy holidays too. Do I celebrate happy holidays? No, I celebrate Yule. But I say happy holidays in respect to Christians, in respect to Jews, in respect to Muslims, in respect to every faith that is represented that has some sort of religious connotation in December. It is in respect for them because it's in recognition to them. If I didn't want to recognize them or respect them or give them any sort of recognition whatsoever, I'd just say Happy Yule and fuck everybody else. But I don't. I say Happy Holidays, as should all the stores, because other people shopping in stores other than Christians, shouldn't they be represented? Shouldn't they be given some sort of a, whatever? But they're not. And all of a sudden, Christians are up in arms because they're not the only group represented all of a sudden. Oh my goodness. They're having a cow because President Obama said this is not a Christian nation. It is not a Christian nation. Although most people in the United States are Christian or some type of Christian, it is not a Christian nation. It is represented by many, many, many American citizens that are Christian and Jewish and Muslim and pagan and every other religion that you can find. It is President Obama that is recognizing all of the citizens that he is supposed to serve. Now, whether you like him as a president or not is a whole other story. I'm sorry, I'm switching hands again. But, whether you like him or not, I kind of like that move. It shows that everybody is thought of and represented under his presidential reign, should I say. Ooh, everybody's recognized. All of a sudden, that's persecution for the Christians. Well, if that's the way you want to see it, then that's the way you want to see it. I'm sorry. But maybe they should get off their fucking high horses. Persecution is when you're being sought out and punished for being a Christian When you were in Rome and being fed to the lions, that was Christian persecution. When you were being forced to be any sort of religion other than Christian, that was Christian persecution. It is not persecution of any type just because they happen to represent other faiths other than your own. And I'm sorry if that is such a hardship. Maybe you should have lived back in the times when there was truly Christian persecution. I'm not saying that I'm being persecuted because I'm a Wiccan and I'm a witch, and most people are not Wiccans, witches, or even pagans. I'm not saying I'm being persecuted for that. I'm saying I was persecuted, or I would have been persecuted in the burning times. You know, when they drug you out from their house and tortured you till you confessed to being a witch, whether you were or not. That's persecution. And that is wrong, whether it's to a pagan or a Jew or a Muslim or a Christian. You need to learn what persecution is. And not being recognized as the only thing that's mentioned as far as the month of December goes, or any other month. I don't know, maybe you should be persecuted. And you learn what persecution really is. Blessed be.